find his completion.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hey, let's go. Hey,
looking to throw. Lawrence. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, I'm gun.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On red.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 28-yard line.
Silver.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence here to zone keeper. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, run! Son, 30 left.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Right guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
These guys take over 1st and 10.
On the go.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, we're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
65.
Sanders back to throw. It's caught. Devon Achane. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Achane, a 1st down carry. Has a hole left, room to run. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 more yards. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
11. Hey, Lion. Hey, center. Dot. Go. 11. Silver.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars trim the lead to 1. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little Tex on the extra point. The Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here first and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Rip, 20. Here we go.
Tutu gets it from the gun. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Go. Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Ready!
They'll start the drive with Achane. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Viking 8!
Achane again. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Dragon 60! Let's go! 70 Lions! 18 Robin! Warriors 70!
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready!
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down.
18 Pioneer! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! 60 Maverick! 60! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Come on! Hit! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Running back sent in motion. Sanders now on 3rd down. It's a big strike to Hill. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've torn.
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Red on red.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Lawrence in the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, Rob.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank. All set now. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his bag, H.N. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Second down carry for H.N. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. This one goes for 3 yards. And that is a Dolphins 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. To the air on 1st down, Sanders. And the Jaguars are there, he's hauled down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Warriors, 70. Come on. Hit. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he is stopped after a big gain, maybe a yard or two shy of that marker. 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. A desperate heave here for 6. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down throw, Lawrence. He's going deep this time. This is brought in at the 15. Across the line, into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Waller with the catch. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Type. 79 Broncos. Warriors 7. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
He's back to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the... Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Caleb Ransall. that's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
Second half begins with a run by Achan. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
At the 37-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Now Sanders. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. And he's going to be into the lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Ready, ready.
And stick with Achan. Rolling into enemy territory. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Cowboy 80.
And motion him out of the backfield left. It's Sanders out of the pistol. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Going long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Red on red. Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Inside give here for Tootin. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brose.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
All right, let's go. Turn.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver, coming across here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop it behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hey. Go. Hey, Ginger, hot. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They'll get 22 out of that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Rip.
Handoff now out of the gun. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Going deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 35. Dolphins 7. Cam Little with the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 target. Ready.
Here's Achane up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Down by Caleb Ransom.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Come on.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll go play action for Sanders. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On the ready.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Fix the Eagle. Dragon 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
On the jump.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Go.
Here's Achane from the pistol. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Throw yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got first down here from the 36. Play action, Sanders. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Tag. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Houston 24. Turn. This is hot.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. He's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On red. This is hot. Sink right. 11.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They'll go again here with Tootin. Still going past the 40. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
13 move. Gun. Soko. Hot.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before...
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front says, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Sanders going to look to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
70 Rangers.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll go play action. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Lawrence in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, Lion.
24-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Here's a screen for 2. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Going on 4th. Here's Lawrence. And they're not stopping the destruction partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Jaguars keep running away with this. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead.
Dolphins 14.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game, as their latest brings up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
70 Timberwolves.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Dolphins trying to do some window dressing. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 50, trap 6, Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Drag him 60. Ready.
Here's Sanders now. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
The goal of running that drive out is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was merely room to add even more.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And forget the turnover block. They take it back for a late touchdown. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. Seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ass Pate, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
60.
First plays a design run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, they're very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. There's a design run. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Pioneer. Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 19.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19, Buffalo 18, Draft 50, Dragon 60. Steady.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Played it over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
Here we go.
Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Take right open.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill his beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones, Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,
take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape.
that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.